Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acorn Stadium in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals.
To kick off for the Jaguars.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Carly Jones now to return, and they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On one, ready?
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. He's inside the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 56 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And he's into the end zone. What a start! Samaje Perine, touchdown Bengals. That is first touchdown of the new year. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball, it's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he switched through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing, stick. Throw here down the field. Will fall, incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down. Here's Stick. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here we go. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Brown. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll find Andre Yosibas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosibas. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
So, of course, these plays are designed, Mike, to get big gains, but even though that's not the case here, what these plays do is they keep the defense off balance. They match up with their regular traditional run game. They match up with all their pre-snap motions and shifts. So it just adds a little eye candy and makes this defense, the second they take their eyes off the read, if they guess wrong, that's where the big plays come and complement offense.
Give them 14 on that one. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosibas. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Burrow to throw. To look underneath and find Hero. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw is Stick. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Down. They'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 84 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. For Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, it's his first NFL touchdown.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Gun.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On one, right?
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4.
Here we go.
Burrow. The throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, Burrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 4. Brings up second
It's Bengals football here to begin this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
On one, ready? Here we go.
Now Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
To throw is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
On one, ready?
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Get set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Stick to throw. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Bengals take over first and 10.
Here we go.
At the 34-yard line.
First down throw for Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken
4
down.
yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this one in. Chase Browns. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will get out in front, 17-7.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Now the former rushing champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And Mike, the reality is this has just been a defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back to the pick six.
Jaguars 7. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Trey Hendrickson on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. It is third and long. Now Stick. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. Last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. Here's Stick to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Stick. 11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Handoff here, up the middle. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the Jaguar first first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
2nd and 10. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing, stick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Logan Cook now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Stick. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great move.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Mike, it's very simple in the NFL. You're just not going to win a lot of games when you're losing the turnover battle to this degree, and it's their struggles protecting the football. They've continued to hurt them here today, and that's why they find themselves trailing at this point in the game.
He's got his big target, Everett. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Robbie Chosen on the ground. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
And now they'll elect to go for 2 and try to cut into this lead a little bit further before they head to the locker room. And he gets into the end zone. A perfect finish to this half. They get the touchdown on the final play and top it off with a 2-point conversion. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
19 yards. First down, Jaguars.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down. Now a give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The 18-yard line brings up second down.
The throw is sticked. That's complete to his running back, Mason Tootin. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Jacksonville.
And what a way to get your first catch as a pro. Only thing that would have made it better, Mike, is if it would have been for a touchdown. But now with that catch, puts them in great spot here to end up with 6. They find themselves first and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for. In this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. From a little further back, here's second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution. Like, it's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Jaguars. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Jaguars 21.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 20.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open left side is Gesicki. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Bengals first down. First
Here we
and
go,
10
here we go.
at the 18-yard line.
To the ground, the first down run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2, ready?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Gun. Shot.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just as the marker, it is 1st and goal.
That's another Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and goal.
Here we go.
At the 7-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. Shot.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
3rd and
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
That's taken in by the running back, P-Rock. To the pylon, he's in. Samaje P-Rock. Touchdown, Bengals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Now, a carry for Hunt. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked by Demetrius Knight. And his offense is going to be all set up. With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted.
Understanding the coverage shells of cover 2 is critical, especially for the linebackers, Mike. They're responsible for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. Well, I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Here we go.
He'll run here with Stroud. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down
Here we go.
and 12. Fourth quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown, touchdown Cincinnati. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. Great job by the defense. No cutback lane. No nothing on that one. Out of bounds. A loss of 4 on that play.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he's going to have a Jags first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. Stick to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
stick. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Here's Stick to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
First down, Jaguars.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Stick. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
First down, Jackson.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now, faking the give. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. He separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Throwing, Stick. That's all. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. Here's Stick. Gets into the end zone for the 2, so it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances, and boy, this was a big one. But it's not going to work out.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Gun. Shot.
Here's Brown. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Here's first and 10.
11 empty.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
On the ground, this is P-Rock. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
11, 11, 11, 11.
P-Rock.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here
It's
as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
McPherson for the Bengals.
So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack, but there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
And we'll get whistles. And a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19, Tiger.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Robbie Chosen on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Of 18 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.